Hey, TR here. And do a little reading and finish shuffling up this Seasons of the Witch Buck Oracle. Oh, I didn't realize there was a glare. We should check that first. Such is life. We'll do what we can do. I hope you've all been well. I may use a secondary deck. We'll see in a second. Let's see. Okay, like swung right out. Let's see. Bathing Ritual. Such a good time of year to do this. Card 6. With you, spirit. With you, water spirit, I wash away what no longer serves me, and I drink in spells that call for healing. I love this. Oh no, there's a glare. Well, isn't that a bummer? Well, now we know. Bathing Ritual. What's underneath is Black Bear. The 7 card. Your existence is the resistance. All you must do to accept the power awaiting your arrival. Your existence is the resistance. All you must do is accept the power awaiting your arrival. This is not doing this justice. There we go. I mean, I'm a little washed out, but at least you can see the card a bit better. Okay. Six and 7. Progression. And I opened right up to it. I love when that happens. Okay. Keywords. Healing, washing away negativity or what does not belong, preparing for success. With you, water spirit, I wash away what no longer serves me, and I drink in spells that call for healing. Receiving this card is a good omen that a new beginning is very close at hand. However, there is still a little healing to do before you can welcome a fresh phase. There are remnants of a past experience that are still negatively influencing your choices and what you're calling into existence. You may not even be consciously aware of just how much emotional and spiritual weight you are still carrying. You may wish to consider reaching out to a professional if you feel called to who can help you access those areas of your life that are still in need of healing so you can safely process and move forward. It's a very long sentence. Each time you confront the challenges of your past, you open up a little more space, which allows you to fill your life with more abundance, more joy, abundance, and love. Pulling this card is a sign that now is not quite the right time to move forward with your plans, although you are not very far away from the light at the end of the tunnel. Skipping over this critical healing step could derail any future successes you might have. Instead, invest in the act. Right. In the act of self-care, washing away what no longer serves the person you are becoming. Wash away the old ritual. In a warm bath or shower, lather a washcloth with generous amounts of your favorite soap or body wash. Massage a cloth all over your skin while repeating, I wash away anything that is preventing me from experience, quote, fill in the space, what you wish to call an existence in my life. Rinse thoroughly and repeat this ritual daily. It's sort of a different form of affirmations. It's kind of like, it's almost like habit stacking, where clear the old, call in the new. Alright, very next card is Black Bear. Keywords. Transcendence. The battle is easily won. Personal power. Your existence is the resistance. All you must do is accept the power awaiting your arrival. Interesting way to word that. Bears are considered to be the top of the animal food chain, having no real threat from predators. Pulling the black bear card means you have done the work needed to find your authentic self. You've transcended to a higher level of consciousness, but with light comes shadow, and those who still dwell in the darkness will seek to take the light you're now embodying. This is not a bad card to receive, as it suggests you're operating from a healthy level of self-awareness. Protect yourself from any threat, but remember to have compassion for those who have not yet battled their personal demons. Low vibrational people are operating from a place of fear, and the lower the vibration, the bigger their effort will be to lower yours. However, for you, it's no real fight at all, and you are more capable of handling anything that's coming your way as long as you stand in your power. Authentic, mindful people stay at the top of the food chain. Interesting. I almost immediately want to see that as as if we put these cards together, an attempt to recognize those parts that of ourselves are still in the shadow, even though like the first card said that it might be subconscious or unconscious, the aspects that are pulling us apart, but sometimes it's both. Sometimes we're like aware of it and kind of unsure of how to transcend. That was one of the keywords, how to transcend that. This is so within, so without. I'm really like, what did it say about how to transcend that? I'm immediately forgetting, which is very weird. To forget almost immediately. Operating from a healthy level of self-awareness. Protect yourself. I really want to say it's from your own low vibrational places, energies. I'm going to use another deck. Woo! It's this pocket archetypes. It like comes, forgive my nails, in this little tin. Well, never mind. It's like Kim Grant's Wild Unknown series of reading of Oracle and Tarot. Let's see. I want to get a card out of this to see if we could have a little more depth here, because this one, you know, sometimes I can ramble about them forever, but this does need some clarity. So let's see. This one's a little hard to use. I'm going to take the one that's facing upwards. The Warrior. So funny. That was the one I saw when I opened up the book earlier. The Warrior and the Maiden. So we've got what I believe is 10. And then 8. I don't know if I'm going to read the Maiden, but I'll show you anyways. These are quite pretty also. Alright. Right here. Okay, these are a little jumbly, but the warrior, the samurai, the soldier, the advocate. We often envision the warrior as an armored figure with sword in hand moving blindly toward battle. Yet the deeper aspects of this archetype bring us face to face with death itself. The warrior stands precariously at the edge of life and death, trusting the eternal to guide the sword's blade. Can you give me a minute, my love? I know you're frustrated with me. Give me a minute, please. Just a minute. The warrior's work requires patience, alignment, and purpose. If and when the warrior loses its center, meaningless confrontations and violence are the default response. When this card appears, it is important to question the battle at hand. It is likely a great one with deep roots and long-standing tensions. The actions you take will stay with you long after the dust settles. So choose wisely, brave one. As you draw your sword, realign with the eternal wisdom within, then surrender to the battle. Be careful, as the warrior implies war. The two go hand in hand. Whose defeat others are strong. Those who defeat others are strong. Those who defeat themselves are mighty. That kind of reinforced the argument in which I felt like these that the first card alluded to the fact that the black bear wasn't external forces trying to prod at your light. It is your own dark and light. Without a true purpose, manifesto or oath, the warrior is lost. What do you stand for? What are you willing to rise in the name of? Write it out. When light, yes, light and dark. I knew I pulled the second deck out for a reason. When in light, fierce clarity, purposeful action, resolve, and resilience. When dark, threats, savagery, abandoning mission and values. Go deeper. Tao Te Chi, chapter 68. The Bhagavad Gita. Well, that's a lot. It's almost direct guidance too, which can be helpful, right? Ooh, been here a minute. Initially, when the bath came out and it started talking about healing and not there yet, yada yada, we get frustrated, right? And sometimes sometimes the frustration itself is the indicator that whatever we're approaching isn't. We have not. My brain thought I said something. No, I did not say anything yet. That frustration is almost a direct indicator that we haven't surrendered to whatever's in front of us. It's not quite a cop-out, but it's like it's a wishing we could cop out. Where it's like, haven't I done enough healing for frick? The guidance with this is that even if you see it or if you don't, attempt to be aware of the signs that, like, there's a surrender coming up, and that a helpful method to handle the next way through. I don't even know. It's a little and it's probably because I might be in this is why this is coming through choppy. Forgive me. Write it down. Maybe like certainly if you're driving or, dealing with other humans that need taken care of. But if you have the possibility to stop what you're doing, it goes beyond just like talking with your higher self, volleying. I don't know if, I would imagine the average person listening to this sort of media does volley with their own internal dialogue to some degree. This goes further than that. This is like, take it out of the mind and put it on paper. Or type it out. But I think paper is a little better because there is a psychological component to the physicality of writing letters. Oh, this is so funny because I wouldn't recommend this individual to everybody because it is not for everybody. But something on a recent Richard Grandin video said that, and again, I don't agree with all the things, so don't come at me, but this wasn't even a recent one, just that, writing down your values, having a moral philosophy, even if it's not entirely fleshed out. Give yourself a few things to stand on, proverbially stand on. So you at least have a direction, right? And that could be the same for goals or intentions or ways in which you would, although gracefully, but hold yourself accountable. That if XYZ happens, I'm going to attempt to do ABC. The start of a new moral mission. Anyways, what a weird little thing. But write it down. Take the bath. Do the if you want to, obviously. But my recommendation would be cleanse it. Cleanse what you're not liking. Call in what you would like. And then have a sort of, we can both try this together, to have a sort of direct intention. Maybe not in a cause, but like an intended effect. Who knows if this is going to help anybody, but even if I just listen to this later. But it's nice talking to you guys. I hope you're staying warm or cool wherever you are, and we'll talk to you again soon. Take care.